Hello, my name is Jennifer Ensign. I will be presenting my lab final under Professor Odapali. I'm going to discuss two topics in this presentation: how vaccines are made and what characteristics make up a genius in today's smartphone era. So, what is a vaccine? Vaccines seem to be the topic of the year these days, yet not everyone seems to understand how exactly they are made. To understand how a vaccine is made, first we must understand its purpose. It is important to note that vaccines fight off viruses, which is a kind of pathogen. A pathogen is an organism that can produce a disease. Vaccines have been proven to be the most effective method to fight a virus. A vaccine is a product that stimulates your body or immune system to battle foreign objects or infectious diseases, such as viruses, like the COVID-19 virus. They do this by producing antibodies to fight off viruses or other infectious diseases. Once the antibodies find the foreign substances, they neutralize them by locking parts of the virus or pathogens needed to survive, which then kills the virus. So, how do you make a vaccine? Well, the first step in making a vaccine is trying to grow and harvest the virus itself that is being tackled in a controlled environment, of course. An example of a controlled environment is in a chicken embryos or in bioreactors. Scientists or biomedical engineers do this so they can observe and understand how the virus itself acts and grows more thoroughly. This is the second step in making a vaccine. By understanding the virus, they can determine what the virus thrives and feeds on and what it needs to grow. Once they collect their data, they can fight the virus by either limiting or removing what the virus feeds on. The last step in making a virus is introducing an inactive virus to stimulate antibody growth and help prevent the spread of the disease. But in actuality, the real last step in making a vaccine is overseeing its mass production and distributions. There are many trial and error steps in making a vaccine as well, which may be why many vaccines average about 10 years to become available. So, is the COVID-19 vaccine really safe since it took less than 10 years to be developed? Well, it is quite amazing and also terrifying how the COVID-19 vaccine became available so fast. It makes you think, have we had the ability to develop a vaccine this quickly this whole time? Was the COVID-19 vaccine developed in a safe and efficient way since it took less than a year to be developed? Should there be more time spent on clinical testing and side effect testing post-vaccine injection? Did those companies like Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson rush the experimentation just to make a quick buck? Who really knows? Well, we do know one thing, that Johnson & Johnson may have done this due to recent studies, but I guess we'll find out in a couple of months or maybe years if there are any long-term side effects. Well, what do we know, really? Personally, I don't know much, just enough to get me by. But there are some people out there who do know just about everything. These people are defined as geniuses. Technically, a genius is defined as one who has exceptionally intellectual or creative power or another natural ability. With the internet at the tips of our fingers, what really makes someone a genius these days? Many of the world geniuses have one thing in common. They start at an early age. Like Dr. Christopher Herita, who has an IQ of 225 and was a prodigy child. He was the youngest American at age 13 to win a gold medal in the International Physics Olympiad. By age 14, he had entered Caltech, and by age 16, he was working with NASA. Through NASA, he was working on projects dealing with colonizing Mars, and he earned his PhD in astrophysics from Princeton at age 22. His areas of expertise are dark energy and astrophysics. He is currently a professor at Ohio State since the year 2013 and focuses primarily on cosmology. As you can see, Dr. Herita has many unique qualities and characteristics that make him a genius in today's smartphone and technology advanced world. He collaborated with his mind along with technology on hand to understand and study the nature of dark matter and so forth. Even in a smartphone era, there are still geniuses out there making the world a better place. Thank you for your time.